So here I am typing, trying to troubleshoot because servers are offline, and I accidentally hit my start/stop stream button. So this is the part two. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Don't mind my spelling. It's horrible. Holy my God. I'm going to college, by the way, and this is my spelling. Mm, Okay. Oh gosh. Let's see. Let's do some. I was trying to get my first one, but we'll do some. Or do some investigating. Can I full screen? Thank goodness. Okay. Subscriptions. Okay. Let's see.
When AT&T hands you the all-new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 for $0, you get more screen, more summer.
This is every. Welcome to Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 4. The gaming legends have taken over the island, and I'll show you the entire map, all new sprites, the override system, and mythics. This is everything you need to know, sponsored by Epic Games. Your first drop in Season 4 should be at the brand new Green Hill Zone POI, taken directly from Sonic the Hedgehog, the headliner of the Battle Pass. This place is huge, and it's replaced Calamari Canyon in one of the greatest upgrades I've ever seen on the map. You can run through. Welcome to Fortnite Chapter 7, Season 4. The gaming legends have taken over the island, and I'll show you the entire map, all new sprites, the override system, and mythics. This is everything you need to know, sponsored by Epic Games. Your first drop in Season 4 should be at the brand new Green Hill Zone POI, taken directly from Sonic the Hedgehog, the headliner of the Battle Pass. This place is huge, and it's replaced Calamari Canyon in one of the greatest upgrades I've ever seen on the map. You can run through it at super speed and collect coins for XP just like the games. Plus, for each coin you grab, you'll get 5 shield and 1 overshield. Be careful though, because in this area, you can encounter Sonic's biggest foe, Dr. Eggman. He floats around in his iconic Eggmobile and has actual voice lines taunting you.
That's
Get a load of pigs.
He has so many unique attacks, and once you eliminate him, his loot is insane. This is how you get the Enhanced Mythic 8-bit shotgun, an all-new weapon that has a leaderboard at the bottom of the screen. This changes based on.
Is it just me, or does the new 8-bit shotgun kind of look like a tag, or like a whatever that shotgun was from Chapter 4, like a knockoff pump that had like stripes on it? I don't know what it's called. You make so many shotguns.
How much damage you do with it, and you can of course find non-mythic versions of this all over the map. There's even a special sprite related to this, and I found every single new one shown later in the video, because we're not done with Eggman just yet. He also drops a guaranteed extra life token, letting you get back up whenever you want, plus a chance at Sonic's mythic power sneakers. These are one of the most used mobility items of the whole season because it lets it turn into Sonic.
Dude, that's great. Okay.
Not only can you do the iconic spin dash and spin attack, you could even bounce on other players over and over again, just like the games. But before you even drop into a match, you're gonna have to make a choice. Just like last season, we're gonna have 3 sprites to choose from as our starter, and Season 4 brings an all-new selection. You could go with the Bush sprite, who will put a bush on you after a certain amount of time, or there's the Jonesy sprite, which will give you some health regeneration when you get damaged. Your third choice is the Adventure sprite, who will upgrade a random item in your inventory every time you level it up. Not bad abilities for your very first choice, but if you're looking for more of them, Fortnite actually removed sprite chests. That's because there's an all-new way to earn them this season, and it's way cooler. Now, you can find these glitched arrows around the map, which are actually cheat codes. Input the right order and you'll be given a random sprite. The codes change color depending on what rarity is hiding inside, so you can know from a distance if it's worth opening or not. Everyone's wondering what sprites can be found in Season 4, and the entire catalog has been changed, so they're all brand new. First up, we've got the Shadow sprite. Don't need to tell you who this guy is, but when you equip him, you'll be able to automatically reload your unequipped weapons over time. So of course, if Shadow is here, you shouldn't be too surprised that we also have a Sonic sprite. This will make your normal sprint button way faster every time you level up, and is joined by a Tail sprite who lets you hover.
I haven't really watched a whole lot of Sonic, but...
Next up, we have the 8-bit sprite, which ties directly to the shotgun I mentioned earlier. With this equipped, you'll find a guaranteed shotty in your first chest, and it'll give you a score multiplier on the leaderboard. For the sweatier players out there, we've got the Kill Switch sprite, who will increase accuracy when jumping and falling, but those were the epics. It is time for the big leagues. The legendary sprite you could grab day 1 is actually an old Epic Games character, Jazz Jackrabbit, who unlocks a double jump ability and gets faster with each level. Honestly, while playing, I admit this guy is way easier to find than you realize, unlike the mythic hiding in Season 4, which is the Crown sprite. This thing is crazy. You could actually only level it up by winning matches, and if that sounds hard, well, it is, and there's a good reason for it. That's because mastering this guy will unlock variants of it. That's right, you can get a guaranteed special version like a gold one, or even the new variant called Cheat Master. When you have one of these Cheat Master sprites, it'll let you input anything into the cheat codes and get it right, making it easier than ever to look for new sprites. In fact, I know a way to get you guys a Cheat Master sprite before you even drop into your first match, but before I show you that, I have to show you the most overpowered gun in years. Because while running around the map, you may find this rift just sitting here, and if you walk up to it, you'll discover Midas's masterpiece.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft Rewards and earn points.
But not right now.
This is a mythic that only has 7 bullets, but what you could do with them will shock you. Yes, it's a one-shot weapon. It does 320 damage headshots to anyone you fire at, and if you hit a boss, it could do even more. Easily the most overpowered weapon of the season, so it's no wonder Fortnite only gave us 7 bullets. Now last season, they introduced gizmos to make it easier to find sprites, and they've added even more to the dedicated wheel that shows you all of them. Before, this wheel was only used for a few things like the portable extractor, and now there is way more stuff. First up, we have cheat code locators, extraction accelerators, which will call in your crate super fast, and even things like spicy tacos for a quick speed boost. Let me rewind a sec to those llama supply drops. Sure, they may seem like a reskin version, but you might be wondering what the whole llama thing is about. Well, it'll give you a small chance to earn the Invulnerability Llama, and this turns you into an unstoppable wrecking ball.
Yes! I am invincible!
So with this season themed around gaming legends, there's plenty of them to be found. In fact, you can discover an iconic weapon from history, and that's the Mega Buster. Obviously, this belongs to Mega Man, and you can shoot regular pellets or a fully charged shot. It's not that bad either. You may be shocked to hear that Sinister Strip, the huge Las Vegas parody on the map, has actually been deleted. It has been fully replaced with a giant POI known as Stone Sanctum. It's full of ancient architecture and a bunch of temples, including one with a secret puzzle. And here's how to solve it. Look out for these blue particles, because if you get close enough, they'll reveal a chalice. Shoot it and you'll get a temple vault key. Take this to the fountain in the middle and put it in the slot, but you're not done. You need to find one more and put it in the other slot for an insane reveal. That's right, the fountain was a secret entrance all along, and there is so much loot in here, it's unbelievable. You'll find 3 mythic chests and some slurp barrels. There is so much new content, I haven't even told you why this season is called Override. Because you can now find these override terminals all over the map, and if you approach them, you'll see they offer something called hacks. They don't cost gold or sprite dust, they're just there for the taking. But be careful, whatever you choose is about to make you the loudest target on the map, and most of these hacks apply to the entire lobby.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. This seems like
Okay, that was pretty cool. Here's the powers you could choose from. I went with the squad sonic speed that makes all your teammates extra fast, but there's plenty of others out there, like a headshot damage increase, a higher chance to get epics and legendaries from chests, and this thing, which is the loot hack. For this to make sense, we need to head to the lobby, because right here in the override tab, you'll find a new menu called loot hack. This has things like flare guns, base boosts, miniguns, and if you have enough sprite dust, you can add them to your loot pool or upgrade them to make them easier to find. So looking at the override ability again, if you choose the loot hack one, you'll actually be given one of the items from this menu in your next chest. Now while this may seem like free powers are gonna be OP, only one person can redeem it from a console, plus you saw how loud it is, so you gotta make sure the coast is clear if you take an ability. Once you load into Season 4, you'll also notice a brand new button right here in the lobby. It says Admin Panel, and when you open it, it seems like a total mystery. It just has the words Enter Lobby Hacks and a text box, and well, this is a secret cheat menu, and the rewards you could get are insane. I found a lot of them, and the first is Survive the Night. Type it in, and you'll learn 2 cheat code locators that'll guide you to the nearest sprite spawns. Or, if you want quick and easy XP, type in Override XP for 40,000 points. My personal favorite though will not only give you a guaranteed sprite, it'll be a special one. Put in the words "gotta go fast" and you now have a Cheat Master Sonic before you've even entered your first match. There's plenty of other codes hiding out there too, so make sure to subscribe as I'll post all of them as they come out. But right now, I'm so much more focused on our villain of the season, Geno.
Kids, one year they want all dinosaur stuff, the next, camels. Llamas. So save money shopping back to school on Amazon. You sure that's on a camel?
Yep.
Whatever you say.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built.
Because you can now get him as an outfit in this season's Battle Pass, and his set delivers beyond what we could have ever imagined, pun fully intended. Not only do we finally get the villainous look we have always wanted, but he even has a secret style. Use his built-in emote, and you'll become the Shapeless Man. So with Geno here, after years of waiting, naturally, he's got a gigantic POI in the map. This is Reality's Reign, and you can see Geno's machine from miles away. It's this huge ominous device with wires everywhere, and right at the bottom, you can actually spot Geno himself working on it. It's located where the 0 point used to be, and he's trapped it in this thing with 2 bosses here to defend it. You've already seen Eggman at Green Hill Zone next door, but closer to the machine, you'll also have to face Hush. She's not too difficult to fight, but if you eliminate her, you'll get an enhanced assault rifle, which is basically this season's Mythic Scar. Now, I gotta show you another huge franchise that has taken over the island, and that's Tetris. Because there's a chance you'll find this thing, the Tetris Rift, and if you throw it down, you'll watch the game fall from the sky.
That's kind of key.
Now, it's worth it to use even if enemies aren't around to crush, as the blocks will actually heal you to 100 HP if you're close enough. And that's not all, as the blocks have spread enough to cause a total Tetris takeover of Sunken Shores. The roads are blocked, there's holes in houses, it's chaotic over here, and it's not even the only retro game to corrupt a POI, because Heatwave Harbor now includes a new island in the shape of the Blinky Ghost, and on it, you'll find a Pac-Man arcade machine. Same goes for Cluster, which is hiding an island that looks like Sue, and there's even a little Pac-Man island near Latte Landing. A ton of you will also be happy to hear that the pump shotgun has returned in its full glory. You can find it in green, blue, and legendary rarities, and the gold pump does 205 headshot damage. I'm also sure that a lot of you have been seeing all the gameplay and can't help but wonder, what are all these outfits? I've been using quite a few of them, and they're all from Season 4's Battle Pass. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, the headlining outfit is Sonic, and he looks incredible. He's even got a supersonic style, plus Tails as his sidekick. I mentioned Geno too, and those are the recognizable characters. The rest of the pass is full of some insane original outfits, and I absolutely love them. One of my favorites is this guy, Rixel. His default style is your average voxel style character, but here's where it gets crazy. You could turn Rixel into dozens of existing Fortnite outfits like Elsie, Ghoul Trooper, Aura, even Ziggy is in here. Then we have Kitty Wins based on kart racers, and Grace Brown inspired by spy and stealth games. I absolutely can't wait to unlock Molly though. She's based on the fighter game genre, and she's got a retro arcade look unlike anything we have ever seen before. Plus, her emote is pretty awesome. Next, we have Phantom, a super serious looking military guy inspired by shooter games. And then for the fantasy RPG genre, we've got Bastion, who even comes with a cell shaded version. Obviously, use code T5G in the item shop to support us. Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 4 is now available, and we'll have new videos every day. Thanks to Epic for flying me out to their HQ to play early and sponsoring this video. As always, I am
Do I have emojis on Windows? Probably not. And I'm about to have my new PC. In just a few days, my new PC will be completely built. Where's the crying emoji? Where's the tears going down the face? There we go. There we go. Can I enter it in? Okay. Yo, what's going on up here? It's interesting.